Yo, YouTubers. Excuse the way I look, excuse the t-shirt. It's the same t-shirt I've been wearing, don't know if you've noticed. If you check the dates of my uploads of the last couple of beer reviews, the dates are like, you know what I mean? I've been wearing this t-shirt for these, but I've been busy basically. Today I was doing some, trying to make a CD, sort of test CD, you know, using a CD player to some of my demos to see if they sound good on a CD, if I sell it, like. But anyway, it's Lidl Craft Beer Week. Right, you know, like Lidl have the craft beers every now and then. Everyone's raving about it on YouTube. So I thought I've got to, before I go on my diet, and before Father's Day comes around when they sell those Belgian beers. Oh no! Anyway, I thought let's get on with it. Let's get some beers from Lidl. I think I've got two to review. Two beers that I've... Is it two? Yeah, I've got two that I've not tried to review, right. And I got a couple from my brother actually. Gluten-free ones, and I gave them last night. I don't drink gluten-free beer, or I never really tried it, like. Well, I got him them, and he said they were lovely, like. I can't remember the name of the company, but you check the craft beers in Lidl, there's some gluten-free ones. I know John said they were okay, like. But anyway, this is what we've got tonight. I love this brewery. From Liverpool. Love Lane Baltic Berliner. Picked it up at the Lidl Craft Festival. And what's really interesting about this is I think it's a sour. Although I don't know. It's a sour, and the flavours. Baltic Berliner. Right? It's based on some kind of Berlin Wise beer or something. And Baltic means the Baltic Triangle, Liverpool. That's where they're based, in Liverpool, the Baltic Triangle. Like, there's loads of new businesses and that, like. So I've reviewed the Pale Ale, I've reviewed the Lager. I love both of them. I mean, I've got to say, really loved the Lager especially. And I did get they've got cans of this in Lidl. Cans of the Pale Ale, which I bought a couple. But I've already reviewed that, like, you know what I mean? The only difference was it was in a bottle, you know. So let's get on with it. Love Lane, Berliner, Baltic Berliner, right? And the description, raspberry, blueberry, blackcurrant. Baltic Berliner, raspberry, blueberry, blackcurrant. I mean, blueberry, blackberry. Oh, blackcurrants. Blackberry. Blackcurrants. Raspberry, blueberry, blackcurrants. It's just going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Here we go. Love Lane Baltic Berliner. Love Lane's brewery's home is in the heart of Liverpool's vibrant Baltic Triangle. A place full of doers, creators and makers. This Berliner Wise beer is packed full of raspberries, blueberries and blackcurrants. Malts. Pale malt, wheat malt. Hops. Bramling Cross. So that's the only hops. Nose. Berries, sour. Finish, tart, refreshing. Palate, tart, fruity. Naturally hazy and unfiltered. Ingredients: water, malted barley, wheat, hops, yeast and raspberry, blueberry, blackcurrants, puree. Allergens in bold. Contains gluten. Vegan. Love Lane Brewery, 62 to 64 Bridgewater Street, Baltic Triangle, Liverpool. lovelanebrewery.com. Right, so that's all the information on the can. I love the way they put everything there, like in little sort of, you know, the taste, the nose, whatever, like, I don't know. Right, so it's Bramling Cross. Hops. Let's get on with it. Yeah, I've been busy all day. I've just been copying some of my master sort of takes, you know, some of my master recordings off Cubase onto a CD. To check it out with headphones to see if it works in the CD format, like, it sounds quite good, you know what I mean? So if I ever do get out and about, I'll be able to sell CDs to people, or I don't know, give freebies to people who donate. It smells quite sour. Oh, I can smell the blackcurrant straight away. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to bust that body. Oh yeah. Oh my word, that looks delightful. Yeah, I've reviewed two drinks by these. Loved both of them. Absolutely. I went back for more, let's put it that way. All the time that they were on the shelf in B&M. Sorry, Home and Bargain. I got as many as I could, you know what I mean? And I noticed the pale ale sold quicker than the lager, right? But the lager, when you get the taste for it, it was fantastic. I don't want to spoil me taste explosion with this, but look at that. Lovely purpley sort of raspberry colour. Let's get the torchlight through there so you can see. I used a little torch this time. Oh my word, you can barely see it, can you? It's hardly shining through, you know. It's quite thick. Right, the torch off. So the head, I think my fridge sort of tames the heads on these drinks, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let's get the more powerful torch. So you can see, like, you get a kind of gist on the colour. It should shine through, yeah. But look, it's still like quite hazy. You can usually see the bulb on the torch through it, can't you? You know what I mean? And that's very like opaque. Very opaque. Looks like a ruby to me, like an opaque ruby. Right. Give it a shake. Yeah, definitely sour. Sweet aromas, like fruity. I can smell the blackcurrants. What's the other one? Blackberry. Raspberry. Sorry, blueberry. Blueberry, blackcurrant and raspberry. Definitely smell the raspberry. It's like raspberry coloured, I suppose. Bit of a mix of everything. Ooh. Yeah. Sort of sherbety, fruity. So I'll show the cum shot before we start drinking because the head's going to disappear. See it's kind of pubby type, served in the pub kind of vibe. Love Lane Breweries in Liverpool. I feel like a right bellend doing these reviews because my neighbours can probably hear me and it must sound like a right bellend. Love Lane Berliner, Baltic Berliner. Reminder. Find out what's the percentage? 4%. So it's kind of tame really, isn't it? Alright. Up Elia. Ooh, hey. Ooh, hey. Very sour. Very sour. Not too sour. Flavours are quite delicate. It's extremely refreshing. The water quality, immediately fantastic. Down a hot summer's day would just be too much. Let's keep fizzing it up a bit. Yeah, it comes alive when you shake it. See, the head sort of returns and tiny bubbles. The sign of a quality drink. I've actually got some of my home brews in the fridge as well. Officially a month has passed since, you know, the ones that were left, like I managed to keep hold of. And the other night I drank some, you know, I had when I reviewed the Citra drink, the Citra, Oakham Citra. I only had 2 bottles of that. So it wasn't really well either, you know what I mean? I was very merry, just 2 bottles of beer, and I thought, to tell you what, let's try it. You know, I'd sort of almost gone to the month So I opened a couple of me home brews and topped on, sort of kind of continued drinking from the Oakham Citra, 2 bottles, like. But I drank about 4 bottles of my homebrew and I was wellied. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't believe I've created this drink. Didn't really taste great, you know what I mean? But I got wellied, man, you know what I mean? Okay, back to the main event. It's very delicate, the taste. It's like sherbety. Sherbety. The sour taste isn't too bad. It's not like a really strong sour. It's just less sweet than sour. It's more sour than sweet, you know what I mean? And it's quite delightful. And it kind of reminds me of a nice soft drink. You know what I mean? The raspberry, black currant. Is it black currant? I keep forgetting. Yeah, black currant. Black currant. Blueberry, black currant, raspberry. So it's like a Ribena. It's got a Ribena vibe to it. Tarty, as they say. Yeah, they say tart and fruity. That's about right. Tart, refreshing. It's surprisingly delicate. It is like a German beer, I've tasted some of the German beers and they're quite tame, the fizz isn't too much, there's not too much gas. It's got that frequency about it, it's just the right amount of fizz to refresh you, You see, as I'm shaking that, you can see the way it's sticking, it looks like, it reminds me of a Bloody Mary or, tomato juice. You see a Bloody Mary or tomato juice, that's like clinging to the glass, lovely. The fizz is kind of gone like. But if you like novelty drinks, you'll like this. You can certainly taste the blackcurrant. It is fantastic. Yeah, that's a good brewery, that. Love Lane Brewery. I'm going to have to, once all this crap stops, I'll have to go there, the tap room, you know what I mean? I haven't been to Glen Affrick's tap room yet. And by the way, if anyone watches this, one of the guys from Glen Affrick, he saw one of my reviews and he contacted me and he put it in. I couldn't really read the comment. I couldn't reply to him under the video because he must have used the phone or something. And for some reason I couldn't reply directly through my video, right? So I spoke to him while he was on a live stream, someone else's video, and I said, and he said to me, call in at the tap room and give us your number and we'll give you the free case, to do some reviews. Because I've given them some really good reviews, you know what I mean? And I got back to him through someone else's video on a live stream and he was like, I don't remember, are you sure you spoke to me? I was like, yeah, you actually sent a message saying, thanks for the support, call in and I'll give you the case. So if he's watching and he sees this, this is competition, isn't it? Liverpool, Love Lane. Love Lane versus Glen Affrick. No, they're really good breweries, both of them, you know what I mean? This is the 3rd drink I've tried by these and I really like them. It's not like my cup of tea. I'm not really into sours and fruity flavoured beers, but I might be, argue differently if I was in the park or something on a nice summer's day or on the beach or something like that, just chilled out, Really refreshing, fun, Fun drink. Yeah, it's got that black currancy sour, delectable, tantalising thing going on. See, the head's gone completely. It reminds me of Simon's Stone the Ghost, the collaboration between Simon off the Beercraft channel and Glen Affrick. It's got that vibe about it, similar taste, just slightly different in the kind of varieties of flavour. I think it's the blackcurrant, what sort of knocks it Oh man, the water's beautiful. It's like a flavoured spring water sort of thing. I'm really into that one. I don't know about my ulcer. It's like just, oh. See me bones like, see me bones crack like, listen. That's my shoulder. All my bones got cracks in because of me crashing on bicycles and things. Yo, listen to me neck, this is vile, this man. Sorry folks if you're screaming as you go like, ugh. Well, you see those guys on YouTube and they're like doctors in America, and they put people on like a bench like with like all kinds of like, you know, straps and things, and they crack the backs of the necks and they crack the bones and the spines and everything, and they're basically bursting all the bubbles in the cartilage basically. You know, when you do this with your fingers, they're doing that to all the cartilage in your bone, because that's all it is air bubbles trapped between your knuckles, you know, inside the cartilage. You know, cartilage, any amphetamine heads or crystal meth heads won't know what cartilage is anymore. It's all dissolved. Oh man, that tastes nice. Really refreshing. I'm trying to think of the flavour flashback. What were we on, 16 minutes or 16 minutes? I'm trying to think of the flavour flashback, man. What reminds me of, apart from Ribena. And you can't tell us any alcohol, it's only 4%. You can't really tell us any alcohol in that. It's like a fizzy drink. I've got another fruit one to review in a minute, like another, like a tropical thing. And then I might review my own drink after the month, you know. My monthlies. I've got a Love Lane Pale Ale, you know, but I've already reviewed that, like I said. I got a Loch Lomond Zoom Time. Lovely, I love Loch Lomond Brewery. Zoom Time. I've already reviewed that on my channel if you want to check it out, which is a fine beer, as if I remember correctly. Like. But tonight it's all about reviews, you see, and I've got loads of beer. I've even got 2 bottles of Bushies, what my sister sent me, like. So if you're watching, Jules, nice one. I'm deliberating on whether, I know because I've got 2 bottles, I might send one to the beer craft lady, you know, Simon's missus. I sent him a bottle of Bushies to review, and he said it was okay, like, I don't think he was knocked out by it, you know, because you've got to drink a few of them, you know what I mean, really, to get it, like. But I'm really having a hard time thinking. I did promise to send one to her, like you say, because she actually does the same thing as him, doesn't she, in her own reviews, and I don't know. I might never be able to get any more bottles of that anymore if this lockdown stuff continues, you know. You know that fella who went all the way to the Isle of Man from Scotland on a jet ski just to see his bird? There was a chick, he was courting a chick who lived on the island, and he actually got on a jet ski and went from Scotland to the Isle of Man. He didn't realise how far it was, you know what I mean? Until he was actually like freezing cold in the middle of the sea, like, you know what I mean? It's quite a silly thing to do, but to get to his bird, man, like, oh, you know, like the milk tray adverts, you know, like, all because the lady loves milk tray kind of thing, like, well, I might be doing that from the mainland, you know, to get to the Isle of Man on a jet ski, like, just to, like, go into the supermarkets and pick up some bottles of Bushies, like. That's how bad it is, man. Well, anyway, let's get back to this. See, the head has gone completely. It does remind me of Simon's drink, Stone the Ghost. It's supposed to be a Berliner Weiss, whatever that means. It's like Berliner wheat beer, like, with flavouring. Is that what it is? Because that's what wheat beers are like, aren't they? They're quite flat, aren't they? They don't really fizz up much. Giving it a shake, give it a cum shot, one. It's completely gone. There's no heads whatsoever now, it's completely gone. Just like that Stone the Ghost beer, man. Goes. Yeah, please excuse me messy beard and, irritating head. I'm not really, I'm in a sort of scruff. To drink beer doesn't matter, does it? Alright, I'm getting a sort of vibe off that. It's sort of picking up now. The actual effect, like 20 minutes. Okay, I'll try and get the whole glass down in the review, you know what I mean? Yeah, lovely colour. So, little Beercraft Week, do you know what I mean? I don't know, I hate it when they do that because they sell them cheap, you see, don't they? That's what the joy is with that Beercraft thing at Lidl. It's like, it's not that like the amount of beers that are available that you don't normally see in the shops. It's that they're like $1.79 or like the price of a normal beer, which is bloody cheap, and that's what the mad rush is, isn't it? That's why everyone goes bonkers. It's like, everyone, rah, all the men in town, wherever you live, like, rah, and you see fellas in cars, don't you, like taking crates of the stuff out of the car, like, you know what I mean? I'm on a bicycle, I can't go mad, like. What's the prices, isn't it? You know what I mean? They're cheaper than you'd normally buy them if you went to the websites. I've never checked Love Lane website yet, so check it out, see how much to buy. This is about £3, £4 a can. So about $1.79 while the Beercraft Festival's on. Yeah, it's a lovely colour, gorgeous colour. Lovely kind of dark ruby pink. I'm trying not to slurp, you know what I mean? Oh, the sourness is so nice and delicate. There's something else in there, it's like sweeties in the 70s or something, or you go to a sweet shop and you're like, it's not, you wouldn't think there was any alcohol in that, man, I'm telling you. No way. Gorgeous sweetie colour. Like licorice, the licorice that's red. Not black licorice, the red licorice, it's that colour, like red licorice. Oh man, that's a tasty, that's what it reminds me of as well, the taste, red licorice. Sort of sweet with a nice sour little aftertaste. Delightful. Yeah, man. Oh, I can't complain. Let's put it that way. Like, I can't complain. It's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? It's not like what I'd normally grab and to get drunk on or whatever. Like, but very delectable, very nice. I got 2 cans of that. Like, so I can deliberate on that tonight. Definitely a 10. Definitely a 10. Quality. The quality of the water. It's refreshing. It's totally drinkable. Love Lane, they've done it again. I felt terrible. I reviewed a couple of their beers, didn't I? And I should have said 10. And I didn't, because I wasn't like prepared for it, you know what I mean? I don't know why, like. But this is definitely a 10. And if Love Lane people are watching, if you want to send me a crate, I'm not in it for that, man. I could have got back to that dude from Glen Affric. He did actually speak to me first, guys, right? He said, yeah, call in at the weekend and give us your number. And the only reason I don't want to call in is because of all this mad shit going on, you know what I mean? It's like, I've been dying to go there and sit in the tap room and have a proper drink, straight from the tap, like, but, it's where the mad stuff, and there's other people probably go there, isn't there? There might be a queue, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But if he watches, like, if he's, and Love Lane, if you want to give me a free crate, be much appreciated. Do some more reviews, because I'm an alcoholic, and my name's Bruce, and I'm an alcoholic. I'm only joking, just practicing that, like, for the future, like. Yeah, 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. Too easy to drink. It's just like a soft drink. It's just too easy. Damn, that's nice. Too bloody easy. Oh. I like that. Yeah, 10 out of 10, definitely. rapid fire review. Love Lane Berliner 4%. Berliner Weiss. Oh, sorry, Love Lane Baltic Berliner. You can get it on their website. Love Lane can send me a crate just for saying that. You can find it on the website. You check their website out at lovelanebrewery.com. That's lovelanebrewery.com. Yeah, look at that, man. The actual can is the exact same colour as the drink. It's got all the exact same colours. Sort of like the dark tones are the darkest tones and the light tones are the lighter tones. Very nice. 10 out of 10. Delightful. Okay, on to the next beer. Thanks for watching. See you later.